Turner County, Georgia, a simple speeding stop, nothing unusual at first glance. Deputies tried to pull over a silver vehicle, but the driver had other plans. Behind the wheel was 28-year-old Javante Laquan Davis, suspended license, DUI, 2 children in the back seat, and a warrant waiting for him in Ohio. Not exactly the profile of someone planning to cooperate. Before anyone could blink, the chase was on.
Alright, Johnny, we're stopping at 75 southbound. Alright, Johnny, he just took off up to 75 southbound ramp. Left.
10 to 14, I'll get you going.
10 foot back on the line.
Signal. 75, get back northbound.
Hey, get off on the 80.
Get up in 80, got it. Alright, we just do this stop sign, get back on the 80 northbound.
Take one more traffic.
I'll say if you slow down again, the 80 will be gone.
I got this side.
Well, let's get the lead, sir.
That marks.
How fast can one man stack felonies? Apparently at the same pace he hit the accelerator. Speeds climbed. The pursuit tightened. A chance for a pit opened. They took it. Impact. Not enough. Davis hit the median wall, bounced off, and kept running like nothing happened. Most drivers would stop there, and he pushed harder.
Get up again, get my call. I'm doing it, dude.
Now it wasn't just a chase, it was containment. Units boxed him in side to side, bumpers locked with metal and adrenaline. He surged forward anyway, trying to wedge through like escape was still possible. Finally, a window. One more precise hit. Pit executed. The vehicle spun, momentum broken, resistance over. After all the chaos, the pursuit ended where it had to. Davis was arrested on the spot. A judge handed him 8 years in Georgia State Prison. And when he's done, Ohio wants their turn. Armed robbery isn't forgotten easily. The children and their mother were checked by EMS, no physical injuries reported, but one lesson stands firm. Fleeing only stretches the road between you and the truth, and eventually, the chase ends.
County Thunder 6, you provided 20. 96.5 northbound, County. Got no more room to talk. Get in the car. Turn around.
Officers located a suspect attempting to flee, and when patrol units moved in, the driver accelerated, no intention of stopping. Troopers lit him up, sirens echoing, but he pushed harder, committing to the run. What started as a simple stop quickly turned into a full pursuit stretching across multiple lanes.
Careful. 29, passing Walmart. Air Force, please, 94. Careful. 29, I'm going to say you're right at the 5, just in case he turns to dip off right here. Going under the TVI. Careful. 7 southbound, hopping on 540. 10-4, 7 southbound.
The chase continued with the suspect weaving, cutting across traffic, and refusing to slow down. Troopers moved in for a pit, made contact, and the car hit the median, but the driver recovered and kept going. Even damaged, he was determined to push through, leaving officers no choice but to stay on him.
Speed 98. Yeah, full speed 98. 1344 bed, just by let him know that he's swerving in the now, trying to stop the TBI. Motor check. Simple. Go over TBI. TBI. 1316, roll over. 10-4, TBI, roll over.
Speed stayed high, and control was slipping. Units boxed him in, hit him again, and even then the suspect tried to power out of the trap. One final solid pit put the vehicle sideways, momentum gone. The chase ended right there. Car disabled, driver running, officers closing in for the arrest.
Simple. What's my call, John? Have him come the wrong way. Come get it. Yep. 643. Call John's back. Just tell him to go down with 3 and turn on. We'll open one lane.
A routine stop on Highway 82 escalated fast. The driver was cooperative at first. License requested, questions asked, passengers stepping out with even a dog beside them. But within moments, everything flipped as the driver jumped back in the vehicle and fled, leaving troopers behind in a cloud of decisions changing second by second.
39-1, 1037. Heading towards the bridge with that vehicle. 2 passengers jumped out.
All units, direct 439 and this is that. Oh, yeah.
Eastbound toward the Mississippi River Bridge, speeds pushed near 100 miles per hour. The first TVI came quick, hard contact, but the suspect held control and kept driving.
TVI unsuccessfully drove out of it. 721, say dial. Correction, start over or continue speaking numbers. 139.
TVI. Say it again. TVI. TVI, roll over.
Moments later, troopers closed the gap and delivered a second hit, this one decisive. The Nissan slid off the road, overturned, and landed upside down, sirens, broken glass, rescue arrival, and despite the rollover, the driver crawled out with only minor injuries. A parole warrant in Tennessee answered the question why he ran, and now he faces a long list of charges for the ride that ended on its roof. Thanksgiving morning on I-430, nothing unusual at first, just radar enforcement on the shoulder. Then a white Toyota Camry blew by at 90 and a 65, one driver, no hesitation, and the moment lights and sirens came on, he pushed harder, climbing to nearly 120 miles per hour.
Really just before the exit, there's a tractor trailer, no description.
Good night, Jim.
Troopers didn't wait for the danger to grow. A controlled TVI ended it fast. The Camry spun off the interstate into the trees, rolling to a stop in the brush. The driver was unresponsive at first, but came to moments later, pulled from the wreck, and later charged with fleeing, DWI, speeding, no registration, no insurance, no license, and an open container. A short chase ended decisively. Talbot County, late evening traffic, calm, until a gray Nissan Altima came flying by at 101 in a 65. A routine stop revealed a suspended driver, a passenger, and in the back, a baby strapped into a car seat. The driver gave a name that didn't exist in any system, looked at the passenger, grabbed the gear shift, and ran. Lights on. Pursuit begins. He hit 110 miles per hour and passed cars like they weren't even there. Troopers tried a soft tap from the rear, hoping he'd stop on his own with family inside. No reaction. The Altima kept pushing west, even entered oncoming lanes while negotiating curves before drifting back across the median. Side by side with officers, he was pointed toward the shoulder. but he wasn't taking the hint. With traffic clear and speed still lethal, the pit was green-lighted. One precise hit, the Altima spun across lanes over the median and finally crashed out on the south shoulder. Officers approached with weapons drawn. The driver was pulled from the passenger side. The child checked for injuries, and the truth finally surfaced. His license suspended, multiple warrants active, robbery, probation violation, stolen property. He ran because he was scared. The baby never should have been there.
Yeah, you gonna run a damn baby in the car. Everything you buy, they're gonna put.
What started as a stop on Highway 70 in Oklahoma turned into a full-blown sprint. Troopers tried to pull over a pickup, but instead of slowing, Roman Woodall killed his headlights and punched it, breaking 100 miles per hour into Springer. Night, speed, and no headlights, that's a recipe for disaster waiting to happen. He weaved through traffic like lanes didn't exist, ignored stoplights, and even tried using darkness as a shield. Then came the worst move. He swerved toward the trooper, forcing a patrol car off the road. At this point, it wasn't just fleeing. It was a rolling weapon at triple-digit speed.
You got it again. You're driving.
The chase didn't last forever. Once he was boxed and stopped, troopers found the reason for the reckless run: alcohol, an open whiskey bottle, and a 20-year-old who thought darkness could outrun consequences. Roman Woodall was arrested and booked into Carter County Jail. Headlights finally back on, be there, but only at intake.
That stuff is pretty common on it. Looping it. So I'm not gonna lie. I believe you. You're driving like you've been drinking.